Hello guys, welcome to the video. So today we're going to explore Lemnis, a game that just came out yesterday, cross-platform, multi-platform. Let me first start off by saying that this game is really fun, really exciting. It essentially is a turn-based strategy FPS game, and if you're into any time loop, science fiction kind of movie and story plot, I'm sure you'll enjoy this game. Essentially, you take turns by playing and strategizing over a period of 25 seconds, and this goes on and on for a total of 5 rounds each in a 1v1 situation. And the objective really is to not necessarily to get the most kills, but to get the most objective points, and to think really what's the best strategy to accumulate as many points as possible. So first we'll be exploring some of the basic elements of the game, and then covering some gameplay. Actually, my first 1v1 victory, which happened last night during the stream. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so in this game you have a total of 7 different agents called Operatives. They each have different abilities and unique features and weapons to each of them that you can subsequently customize. And so it'll be really interesting and important for you to use them as strategically as possible as you play your 5 different rounds, and how you have to adapt to your opponent and what his moves are going to be as well. Alright guys, so what's pretty incredible about this game is that it already has 12 different maps, which is quite amazing considering that the game just came out yesterday. And there are 4 different modes. So the first one is Retrieve XM, which is to retrieve certain objectives on the map, and then you have to individually, one after the other, try to return them to your gate, to your spawn gate. There's Domination, where you have to shoot these accelerators, these power stations, and control them as much as possible to gather objective points. There's another one called Seek and Destroy, which you have to destroy one or more of these resistor, again, objective channels, and the ending team needs to defend all of them eventually. And the last mode is Deathmatch. Alright guys, so this is a training scenario here where I'm by myself, just to show you, for example, the XM situation. So you see these different 4 or 5 different objective points which you're going to have to collect over each round. And you start each round by navigating this little drone to plan out your best route and to see what your opponent has been doing or will do in the next round. And so once you're done with that, you select one of your 7 agents. And so in this case, for example, we're just gonna select A, flash towards it. And so, just like that, we collected our first objective points. We have 25 seconds, and then we're gonna try and hide out until the next round. So what's really fun is this, now seeing from the enemy's perspective, you have this sort of timeout session where you're able to think and try and plan out your best counteroffensive to try and defend these objectives, or gather your own objectives in a different way. So here, for example, is me, which I just played, and so we might want to, for example, use the sniper and prevent my past self from getting that objective, for example. So let's try and do that.
No time to waste.
Oh, hi, Mark. And so here, for example, I was able to counter him by actually preventing him from getting the objective.
Handle this.
This is my past self going to try and get A, but unfortunately I got sniped. So here, for example, I might want to place these different turrets and protect this objective. And something you really want to try and pay close attention to is that timeline bar up above. This was a really fun game, not only because I won, but also because, as you'll see, I actually won the first half, but lost the second. But nonetheless, I was able to win only by 6 points, especially thanks to the objective points, as you'll see. So here, for example, in this first point, I kill his first round player who was trying to rush one of the objectives with this character called Rush, I believe. His ability is that he can flash very fast. And so here, since my enemy was pretty smart, he actually was able to pull off the sniper shot on me mid here, as you'll see just right here. There you go. So, which not only affected will affect the next rounds, but also was able to retroactively, because we're in this time loop, affect the first couple of rounds we played. This round was actually really fun. I was able to, in my, I believe, third round, to prevent B from being destroyed. Like I said earlier, as you can see the timeline at the top here. I've lost B and A, but was able to overcome that thanks to this character, Deathblow, as you'll see, to prevent B from getting destroyed here. So I launched a couple of mines around the objectives, trying to hurry up here. Placed another mine which significantly damaged this guy, killed this guy from, and so then was just waiting for the other one to come up.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Almost killed myself there, and just like that, able to defend B. So here we are in my final round of the first half, which probably was the round that enabled me to win in the first place. As you'll see, there's a lot of mess, a lot of things happening at the same time. My character, Deathblow here, number 3, gets essentially killed very quickly by his number 5, even though I had placed a shield. There we go. There's a shield here protecting me. There's also a character where you can shield either your teammates or your objectives. But that wasn't enough, evidently, and so got killed. And he was able to secure B in that round.
That's my only way.
And so here what I decided to do, for example, is use the protective guy, Carl,
Put a shield on it.
and try and defend B as much as possible. So here I go, trying to protect B, flank on the right, and because I knew one of these guys was going to come up on the right here, trying to wait as much as possible. Again, you have the timeline here, which is very useful. In the beginning, I wasn't really paying attention to it, but I really recommend keeping an eye out to see where in that round. Remember, it's only 25 seconds, so it goes by very fast. So here I'm waiting and waiting.
And
My number 3 gets killed here. And place a shield here to protect the site. And at the same time killing his guys. So just like that. And a second kill here as well. Which was close because he was almost very close to getting A as well. So here, as you can see, I was on the blue side now. First 2 rounds, unable to attack or destroy any of the objectives. He was actually doing a great job defending them. What I was doing here, trying to do, is to create a distraction over at A, and then rush my way over to B, hereby sort of launching these toxins, and then teleporting myself to B, just like that.
It's all a matter of
So here he did a very good job actually protecting his B, and preventing my third character from destroying it, actually, using Carl. Over here he placed a number of different shield bubbles, and not only did he prevent my past self from actually getting it, but also killed me. So to counter that, I decided to use Flash and rush my way to B and kill his other third character right over here. He still was able to place a shield, but got the kill right there, which I think was pretty clutch, and still able to counter his counter attack to my first counter, and then get B eventually, just like so. So here's the last and final round. He's going to start it right now, and so as you can see, it's pretty hectic. There's a lot of things happening at the same time in this sort of time loop environment. You see his counterattack to my counterattack, counterattacking him from his previous counterattack to my first attack, essentially, in a nutshell. So he was still able to win the second half, but I still got the victory. Okay, so my VLC completely crashed, but essentially I still got the win and was able to win only by 6 points in this case, so you really can see the importance of gathering objective points and not necessarily focusing on the kills that get added up at the very end of it. So there it is. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe and drop a like. And if you want more Lemnis Gate content, let me know down in the comments.